So today is a Nero day. Nero stands for near 0 miles. So this morning I only hiked 5.5 miles and now I'm in town. I'm currently at a Hampton Inn and I thought it would be a fun idea to make a video on all the town chores I do, because there's a lot of things through hikers try to do once they get into town, and if you haven't through hiked yet, maybe you don't realize how much there is to do. So I'm gonna make a list. I'm gonna go through all the town chores and just bring you along. I got to the hotel at probably like 1:30 or 2 o'clock, so I have a lot of time here. So I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can to just kind of set me up for the next section of trail. So the first thing I took care of, and it's probably the first thing a lot of hikers look forward to, is taking a shower. So got all clean, and then I went down to the business center of the hotel and I actually printed out this list of town chores so we can kind of go down the list and check them all off as we go. So I'm done, took a shower. The next thing on the list is to do laundry. So I scouted out the laundry machines and saw exactly how much it cost, and it came out to $4 with the wash, the dry, and the detergent, which I think is good. So then I went to the front desk and I asked for $4 worth of quarters. So now I'm gonna head down there and get the load started. I use my compression sack to put all the clothes in to carry them down there just to make it a little easier. So I have all the clothes that I've been wearing the last couple days, but I also don't forget to wash my pee rag, my kitchen rag, my buff, and my bandana, which I use to blow my nose. So everything's gonna get super clean. All right, everything's washed and dried. One of the most important things for me when I get into town is to make sure everything's charged. So I put everything that I need charged on this table, and then I can just kind of rotate. Like my watch is already at 100%, so then I can maybe switch it to like my headlamp, and also got to make sure my phone is charged too. So that's my charging setup. So it's actually 6:30. I have been editing videos and calling home a little bit, but I'm going to actually leave the hotel and go get dinner. I kind of searched the Google Map area and it looks like Wendy's is a good spot that's close by. There's a couple of restaurants, but I went to a nice restaurant for lunch, so I'm thinking a little fast food for dinner, gonna get a lot, and then see if there's anything else I need when I leave the hotel. Checking off dinner. I also picked up ice cream at the supermarket next door because I didn't think the 10 nuggets and the fries was enough, so I'm gonna have this, which is 1,000 calories, so gotta stock up on the calories. So this definitely isn't the case for all hikers, but for me personally, I have to spend a lot of time in town on my YouTube videos. But after a lot of work, I have the next 10 videos already scheduled. So I'm all set for a while, so I can check off, where is it? Edit YouTube videos. All done with that. So actually on my way to the Hampton Inn, Dawn and Ned drove me to the grocery store, so I was already able to do a resupply, but everything is still in the plastic bags, so I'm gonna take some time to organize everything, repackage things in Ziploc bags, and then pack it in my food bag. So that's the next chore. So this is what my resupply looks like, kind of all organized, starting with lots of oatmeal for breakfast, honey buns for a second breakfast, bunch of bars and snacks that I eat throughout the day, my candy, my chocolate, my wheat thins, and then these are the dinners. I have 2 ramen bombs and a lasagna. I know that that's not my healthiest resupply, but I think it'll keep me fueled for the next few days on trail. I did look ahead, and I think I can go 3 days until I get to the Appalachian Trail deli, I believe, when I get to New York. So that's good. And there's also a few smaller shops and like bakeries and restaurants along the trail that are easily accessible too. So I might stop at those places. So I'm going to check off resupply organized food and look over next section because I feel really good about this resupply. The next thing I have on the list is clean pot and other dirty gear. So I cook my meals in this. So I cook oatmeal sometimes and ramen, so it's pretty dirty. So when I'm in town, I like to wash it. I do carry concentrated camp soap, so I can really make it clean. So I'm gonna clean my pot, my spoon, because I just ate ice cream with this. And then I also need to clean out like the little crevices of this water bottle because I am noticing it starting to get really dirty, and I drink out of this every day, so obviously I want it to be clean. So when you stay in hostels, it's pretty easy to find a way back to trail. The hostels are either right on the trail or they offer shuttles. But since I personally like to stay in hotels, sometimes that transportation can be a little more tricky. A trail angel actually offered to bring me to this hotel earlier today, but I went and far out and I found a number for a local shuttle driver and I ended up texting her. And it worked out perfectly because she was already picking up another hiker staying at this exact hotel and bringing them back to the place I need to go. So that worked out perfectly. So I have the shuttle all organized for tomorrow. So that's checked off. So since it rained while I was tenting last night, my tent is pretty damp. So I'm gonna open it up and put it in the shower so it can kind of dry out overnight. That way it doesn't start to smell bad. Plus when it's dry, it weighs less, so win-win. Now it says update my log. That's just kind of like the mini trail journal I keep in the notes section of my phone. So it's pretty simple. Every day I just have the miles I hiked, where I started my day, where I ended my day, what the date is, and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna type that in real quick. That's a quick one to check off. So since I don't always eat that great, I try to have a little bit of fruit and a little bit of vegetables whenever I'm in town. So when I was at the grocery store earlier, I got this fruit cup, which has a little bit of everything, and then I got a green juice. So I'm actually not that hungry because I went to Wendy's and then I ate that ice cream, but I think I'm maybe just gonna snack on the fruit while I get caught up on shows. So really the only show I watch week to week is Survivor, so I think I'm just gonna throw on YouTube and watch a couple of videos from people I'm subscribed to and just chill out for a second. And then I'm thinking this green juice I'll drink right when I wake up tomorrow morning before I go down for the continental breakfast. I was gonna show you the empty fruit cup, but then I spilled the juice all over my lap. Oh, I just washed these today. Am I gonna have to put my pants in the bear box at night if they smell like pineapple juice? That's a good question. Oh, and I did talk to Chet on the phone for a while today. I can also check off get caught up on shows because I watched some YouTube videos while I was eating my fruit. One of my favorite YouTube channels is called Kara and Nate, so I watched their latest video. Now I'm gonna download entertainment for trail. So I pay for YouTube Premium, so I can actually download videos so I can watch them later without service. I can watch them on airplane mode and save some battery. And then I also download some podcasts. And I have The Fellowship of the Rings downloaded on my phone, and that's like a 19-hour book, so I've been listening to that every day. So I'm just gonna go through the podcast app and download a few things, download a few videos to maybe watch in my tent at the end of the night, and I'll check that off. So the last few things I have on this list are just little things. I have stretch. I might stretch a little bit before I go to bed. I wrote hot tub because this Hampton Inn has a pool, so I thought maybe it would have a hot tub and I'd go in there, but it doesn't, so I'm gonna cross that out. No hot tub tonight. I have pack everything and reload water. So I'm gonna fill up a water bottle and then also put this Gatorade in my water bottle in the front so I can have a Gatorade when I start hiking tomorrow. Then I have pay bills. So I'm just gonna go and check my credit card statements and just make sure everything is all set. I wrote a couple extra things on the back that I thought of after I printed out this list. So I'm gonna restock on toilet paper. So steal some from the hotel and put it in a Ziploc bag. I wrote ATM, which I can honestly cross out right now. I only had $3 in cash. So when I was at the grocery store today, there's an ATM, so I took out some more cash. That way it's easier to pay shuttle drivers and whatnot. Empty trash. So this is the bag of trash that I have accumulated for the last few days on trail. So I'm just gonna make sure I empty this and have an empty trash bag when I hit the trail tomorrow. And then last thing on the list is hydrate. So I bought this Gatorade specifically to drink tonight so I can get hydrated, and I'll also have some water. That's honestly gonna do it for tonight. I feel like I got a lot done. This list, it might seem pretty long, but a lot of things are just super quick and I don't mind taking care of a lot of those. I still got a lot of time to rest and do my thing. I'm gonna continue this video tomorrow morning, but I'm just gonna get a good night's sleep. That's a big part of staying in town, is getting a good, comfortable sleep on a king bed with lots of pillows. So I'm gonna do that. I'll see you then. Good morning. I'm hitting the trail at 8 a.m. So all I have to do at the hotel is get dressed, pack up, and eat a really nice breakfast. I am ready to check out of this hotel room. All I gotta do is have a big breakfast and then I am all set. So that is all of my town chores done, and I am good to head back on the trail. Yesterday was a super productive Nero day, and I'm happy I got to take you along and show you what I get up to in town. So I'll see you tomorrow on trail in the next video. Bye.